Paternity should be mandatory. The way they mandate this, all these other tests, like checking your genotype, checking your HIV status, like paternity test should also be mandatory in marriage. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If this is your first time, you are welcome to the Happy Family. If you have been watching but you're still contemplating whether you should subscribe or not, what are you waiting for? Please click the subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I upload a video. Today I quickly want to talk about this situation going on. I think from about last year it's been really been a wide discussion, which is a paternity issue. Like, some people were saying that paternity should be mandatory. Like, the way they mandate this, all these other tests, like checking your genotype, checking your HIV status, like paternity test should also be mandatory in marriage. This has been something that I've always thought about ever since I started watching paternity courts years back, and it's just amazing that it's now coming to Nigeria. Like, everyone is just talking about it, and you realize that there are so many cases like that. There was this guy called Nedu Wazobia. He is an OAP, and the wife actually was the one that came out, the ex really came out and accused him of not being divorced, accused him of committing bigamy because he wasn't divorced, and I think he got married to another person. And before I saw the statement of this wife, I'm gonna show you on the screen when I go back stage, but I just want to give you the background story as to what is going on. I'm making this video is because of the way this woman is sounding. So many arguments of this woman, it sounds delusional to me, but I will take you to that. However, when it came out that this guy has committed bigamy, the wife went through a lot of things. They are still married, they are not divorced, and he's married again, blah blah blah. He's not taking care of his kids. They agree on 50-50. He's not doing his part, which I don't support in any way. So this guy eventually came out. He came out and he literally bring out the DNA test that revealed that one of his kids is not his, but he still has a child with this woman. So I don't know why he's not contributing his part. After all, the one that is with the woman is still his child, because he definitely did DNA on both of them. I see a lot of people saying that why did he do DNA, and I saw somewhere whereby the person said that he did that DNA simply because they were trying to process Canadian settlement or whatever. That is why he had the DNA done, and unfortunately one of the kids is not his, the first one. So anyway, when this guy released the statement, over to you, Debbie, backstage. Nedu committed bigamy because they've separated, but obviously not officially divorced, and he got married to another person. And she said that as regard the son, Nedu has already spread the news. This is the first one. So if you guys can pause and read it, I'm not sure. Let me see if it's bold enough. Yeah, you can pause and read the first statement that was released by this lady. This is what she said. She was literally talking about how was DV in the marriage, blah, blah, blah. He committed bigamy when she had a daughter, different things. But at the end of the day, what I can pick out of this is that she said over their lovely kids, that Nedu is not giving her welfare over their lovely kids. And afterwards, I think that was when Nedu, I'm going to show you what Nedu released, but this is what the lady said after Nedu released the paternity of the child that wasn't his. So, but for me, that doesn't still excuse this guy from paying the welfare for the daughter. It was the son that wasn't his. After the lady released the first statement, that is when Nedu came out to talk about the DNA, and also he released a statement himself. And the statement, I'm not going to read the statement as well. I don't want this video to be extremely long. Nedu released this statement after the wife called him out, literally saying that he's not paying welfare over their kids, and she's the only one taking care of the kids. So now Nedu released his own statement, literally talking about how the first child wasn't his, and how their marriage was plagued with so many DV going on. And he said that he has proof of the claim that the wife is abusing him and the wife have kids for another person. And, it's really, really messy. So this is what he said. I don't want to read the whole thing, guys. I want you guys to just go ahead, pause and read it. But it was quite unfortunate what marriage has turned to. So this is the DNA report over the first child, and the probability of paternity is 0%. Like, that wasn't his child. And I bet he was very disappointed. Maybe it wasn't something he expected, and he was like literally disappointed and ended the marriage right there and then. However, this woman is such a funny woman. You won't believe her response. The first response was the one I was showing to you. That was what the woman first said when everything came out. The response was like accusing Nedu of releasing the paternity result and all of that. And after Nedu posted DNA results showing his ex-wife gave him a child that does not belong to him, this is what she said: "I never for once tell him I'm pregnant for him or the baby belonged to him. He assumed this on his own because we are married. I think he thinks too much and he can't blame me for this." And I like what this lady said. "Whoever supplied your wheat today, do you strong thing, no? Or on and someone's only a mentally deranged person. We say this, she needs help. So your husband needs to ask you who you got pregnant for while in a marriage. God of patience." And these are female. So nobody is actually riding for this fool, because, and I'm going to show you, see, if you don't believe this woman said this, I'm going to play for you an interview this woman had. Then you can, judge for yourself. It baffles me. I can't believe it. Like, what? Did you just say that? Are you serious right now?
Do you have a Bible? We all have Bibles on our phones. So I can swear and tell you that from the day he walked into my life till the day he left, I was never with any man. That's the easiest. That's what most men talk about, whether it's true or not. When couples have issues, these are the things that you hear. Honestly, I'm not bothered. And this is not the reason why I'm speaking up. I'm speaking up for my kids, my girls. I'm not here to defend myself. I'm not here to say whether I cheated or I did not cheat or, no, that's not why I came out. People saw my post on my story. They saw my bloody nose, they saw my arm. The point wasn't to tell you people that it was beating me. I wanted to get his attention. I've been seeking his attention. I've been trying to get him to speak with me. I've texted.
So literally, this lady, all she seeks is the attention, and you can say with straight face, how can you have a kid for someone else and you are still going ahead? You're still saying that, bring Bible, let me. Seriously, people has really turned this Bible and church to something else. Okay.
So along the line, while we were still married, Nedu became insecure, very insecure. And he was doubting the paternity of my last child, the second girl. He went about telling, his colleagues were calling me, and I heard things like, Nedu said you guys only had sex once and you say you're pregnant. Please, how many times do you have to have sex to get pregnant? So he was doubting the paternity of that child. And he went to find out. Unfortunately for him, it was the first. Trust me, I knew it was.
You guys, meet me back in the studio. Unfortunately for him, I can't get that out of my brain. I can't make that up, man. Welcome back to the studio. So, like he heard the lady, he's like, I can't even laugh. You know, you can't make all this thing up. The way she's saying it with straight face, I can never ever believe it. That the boldness, the audacity. She's saying that I want his attention. You want his attention and you bring this stupid attention to yourself. She's not even ashamed of herself. Number one, she's asking for a Bible to swear that she has never cheated. Then how come? Did the child, is it the Holy Spirit that impregnated her inside the marriage? Because she apparently got married within the marriage. And she said that the husband did not ask her whether he is the father of the baby or is someone else. I don't get it. Do you need to ask who is the father of? Yoruba will always say one thing. Like you can't ask a married woman where they got pregnant from. I don't get it with this lady. Seriously. The lady is such a clown. Like, I laughed so hard, but at the same time, I get it. She craved an attention. She found the attention. But unfortunately for her, because like she's saying, unfortunately for Nedu, is unfortunately for you. Because this boy will grow up and see all of this thing. And this boy is going to, you know, this boy will have questions. He's going to have questions. That's what this boy will even tell the mom. Why did you even go out granting interview? You already got the attention. Then face Nedu. And to be honest, to me, to Nedu as well, Nedu Wazobia, please, fine, you are not the owner of the first child or whatever. Even if you don't want to have anything to do with this woman, you have an account. You guys agreed on 50-50. Just do what is right for your child. You don't have to take care of the child that is not yours. This thing happens a lot. DNA should be mandatory. I'm in support. I think Nedu can just fix things because this woman will not stop doing interview. She will continue to have interview on interview. Nedu should just, you know, sit down with her. Agree on what you are going to pay on that child that is yours, whether it's the one or the two, because she said there are two girls. So if it was the son that wasn't your child, the woman can look for whoever gave her these kids rather than dragging you into all of this every time. Anyway, you guys, that is what I think about this whole thing. DNA should be mandatory. Nedu should be able to contribute his own quota towards his own biological kids if he doesn't want to be responsible for this other child. And this woman, she really needs some medical checkup for real, because she doesn't really sound okay to me when you are saying that you want to swear that you've never cheated before the marriage and after marriage, and you have a child that is not your husband's child. Please. Anyway, you guys, I want to hear what you think about this whole thing. Let's continue the discussion in the comment section below. And on your way out, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Share if you like it. If you haven't, please click that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I upload a video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Dr. Dollar Entertainment. Yeah. Spells.